Alright, so time to do another example. So here we have this another unfactorable quadratic, which is 5x squared minus 2x minus 1. Remember, you could always test the factorability of a quadratic by doing the b squared minus 4ac test, but I'm not going to do that here because I already know that this isn't a factorable quadratic. Alright, so we're going to solve for the roots again by completing the square. This is the method that we're going to use here. Okay, so first step is we need to check if x squared has a coefficient. So what is the coefficient of x? We have here a 5. So we're going to take that out because we want x squared all by itself. We don't want to see a number right beside x squared. So how do we do that? So we first divide the whole equation by 5. Okay, what's going to happen to our x squared now? We have here x squared. And here the 2 is going to be divided by 5. So that's going to be 2 over 5 now. And then I'm going to write the x there. And here you have the 1. That's going to be divided by 5 also. And then on the right side we have 0. There we go. So here I'm just going to write out the next step. And I'm just going to leave a space for the number that we need to complete the square with. So here I'm going to leave a space right here. And here this negative 1 over 5 is just going to become a 1 over 5 on the other side. Okay, so what is the number that we need to fill the space with? Well, we just need to take the coefficient of x, which is 2 over 5. I'm going to write that here. So it's just going to be 2 over 5. We just divide that by 2. And then we square it. So what do we get? So this is going to be 2 over 10 squared. And of course, we can simplify the 2 over 10. That's just going to be a 1/5 squared. All right. And then that's going to become 1 over 25. Right. And that is the number that we need to write here. 1 over 25. All right. So for the next step, as you can see, we have these fractions right here. And we want to get rid of them. I don't know about you, but I don't like fractions. Okay. So what number do we need to multiply this with? Well, as you can see, 5 is already a factor of 25, so we just need to multiply by 25. Alright, so here, we're going to write here 25x squared. And here, we're going to have 25 divided by 5, and then multiply by 2. So this is going to be minus 10x. And here, we have 25 divided by 25, so that's just going to be a 1. And here we have a 25 divided by 5, so that's going to be a 5. And here, we have 25 divided by 25, so that's going to be a 1. There we go. So here we now have our perfect square trinomial. So here, what is the square root of 25? That is just 5. And the square root of x squared is just x. Square root of 1, that is just 1. And what sign do we need to write in between? Remember, the sign that we need to write here is just the sign of the middle term, which is minus 10x. So I'm going to put a minus sign here. And of course, we never want to forget about the exponent of 2. And there we go. So here we have 5 plus 1, so we're going to end up with 6. Alright, so from here, we take the square root of both sides. So what do we get now? So here, we're going to get 5x minus 1 is equal to plus minus square root of 6. Alright, and from here, we can see that x is going to be equal to 1 plus minus square root of 6 all over 5. So here, you can write out the roots separately if you want, but here, I'm just going to write them together as 1.